internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of our script. Let's get right in today's video. I cannot believe what we're going to go over today. Ripple is releasing a stablecoin. $100 XRP is going to happen 100%. If you don't think that's possible, then you're in the wrong community. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to go over some hard-hitting facts that you just cannot disagree with. A couple days ago, 5 days to be exact, I tweeted out something big is brewing. Anticipate a major announcement from Ripple very soon. And what happened? Ripple to launch US dollar stablecoin taking on 150 billion market dominated by Tether and Circle. And if you guys remember, months ago, I released this video of Brad Garlinghouse and stated that there's something going on behind the scenes. And then we started digging.
Something that you can answer more clearly, since you do have some investment in CBDCs, but when are you going to move into stablecoins?
yes.
When?
Yes.
Yes. And guess what? April 4th, they announced it. Launching a stablecoin is a natural step for Ripple as we bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto. We have 1, the years of experience, 2, regulatory footprint, 3, a strong balance sheet, 4, a network with near global payout coverage to offer the best crypto-enabled payments using XRP and our future stablecoin together. So they're going to be utilizing XRP for liquidity for their future stablecoin. And you got to understand, if you guys watched my previous video yesterday, you need depth in the market. And in today's clip, we're going to go over a video by Daniel Eden that you guys may have seen when he talks about a bridge currency to stablecoins. You don't want to miss a second of this. It's very valuable. And Daniel Eden is working at the BIS for almost 3 years. And guess what? He worked at R3 for almost 4 years. And at the same time, that is when they incorporated XRP as well. I mean, you can't really make this stuff up. They are all familiar with what's about to happen. And before I get into this Ripple Insights that was released, I want to print you guys a picture here. We had Tyrone Lobin, head of project Onyx at JP Morgan, state that they cannot use USDC because they're only doing about $25 billion, right? And they need to do over 10 trillion. There isn't enough liquidity, 10 trillion on a night basis. And then we had the CEO of Circle, the CEO of pretty much USDC, telling you that they're going to scale USDC by using technology like Ripple.
The market, the 24-hour volume for both USDC and USDT is like $25 billion or something. That's like 400 times less than what we do every day. And if you think about having to fully reserve $10 trillion to be able to make those payments every day, that's a lot of liquidity that you're taking out of the system. So I think that USDC has, 100% a place to play. I don't know that in its current construct, it can play at the institutional level.
Solve this problem. And I think we're really close. I mean, USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides.
I really can't understand how some people don't see this. Ripple is now an enterprise that provides a use case to scale stablecoins, and now they're going to have their own stablecoin. Do you see how monumental that is? And listen to what they had to say. Leveraging a trusted enterprise-grade stablecoin alongside XRP in a Ripple payments will support greater liquidity and enable global on and off ramps to service cross-border payments demand at scale. Oh my God, I'm going to faint. The XRP ledger's native capabilities, including the decentralized exchange and automated market maker, were built to utilize XRP as a bridge asset. Bringing a trusted stablecoin onto XRPL will drive more adoption and development. And why would Circle not have their own technology to scale their use case, their USDC? It's just not how it works. They all need to work together. And Ripple is now with the stablecoin. Wow, let me tell you one thing. $100 XRP, 100%. Anything over, whatever. But I don't want to say anything over. But $100 XRP, folks, I cannot believe how people do not see this. And I cannot believe that everything I state on this channel, it pretty much sounds exactly what Ripple is saying. Institutions entering this space are finding success by partnering with compliant crypto native players, and Ripple's track record and resiliency speaks for itself as we launch new products and acquire companies through multiple market cycles, said Brad Garlinghouse. Do you know how many times I've been saying this on my channels? Ripple's track record is what these high regulated entities are looking at. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know, smash that like button, create another account, smash that like button again, because everything that we say on this channel has been so accurate. Words cannot even describe it. And now let's get into this video clip by Daniel Eden. It's 6 minutes long. Stick to the very end. Don't miss a second of this. Listen to him when he talks about a bridge currency. They're going to need one. They're looking for one. Why do you think XRP is the only regulated asset on this planet? Regulated banks are soon going to be looking for regulated assets that they could incorporate into their financial infrastructure. And now with the with the stablecoin bill coming down in the horizon, 2024 is going to be the year where the stablecoin legislation will be passed. Then you have regulated stablecoins and one regulated neutral bridge asset. My goodness.
That question. I mean, I can make some general, I can give a general trajectory, but I probably won't be able to answer it accurately. I mean, a bridge currency, but you know, the definition is a currency that's an intermediary between two other currencies, right? So I want to move, let's say, Swiss francs to pounds. The question is, will I be able to move? Will I be able to do that one-to-one? Let's think. It's not really a conversion, right? But will I be able to find someone in the UK that wants to take my Swiss francs, and will someone in the UK find someone in Switzerland that's willing to take their pounds? So the degree to which that connection can be made with an efficient pricing structure, there's really no reason for a bridge currency, right? Because you can trade this asset against this asset, this central bank money against this central bank money. The practicality of it, though, is that if you think about the number of different currencies and how much liquidity needs to be available to make those transactions, it becomes less and less efficient because there simply often isn't enough liquidity there. And when I say liquidity, what I mean is depth of the market. It means that if I want to now send 100 Swiss francs, maybe I'll find 100 Swiss francs for pounds. Maybe I'll find a counterparty. But if I want to send 100 million, I may not find a counterparty. So there isn't enough liquidity, maybe, between Swiss francs and pounds for me to send $100 million every day. But there may be more liquidity if we pool all of our liquidity into one type of currency. Now, there's a historical context of how that generally comes to be, how that currency comes to be. But once you pool all that liquidity, you can create more efficient pricing structures, because you can say, okay, well, instead of looking for a counterparty directly, if I have the Swiss francs looking for the counterparty in British pounds, well, what I can do is just do Swiss franc dollar, dollar pounds, and Swiss franc dollar will have enough liquidity for my $100 million transaction, and pounds to dollar will have it. And then that currency becomes the bridge currency. So it's a very practical thing at the end of the day. It's really about liquidity. At the end of the day, it's really about liquidity.
Now, the second one is more complicated. It has to do with liquidity. So imagine that you have a pair of currencies for which there is not a complementary demand. You need to go and search for a third-party currency in order to make this settlement actually happen. And this really complicates things. So we need to put pieces of technology that can make more efficiency this use of liquidity so that more transactions can be settled.
Have this pre-funding, and instead you can use a digital asset to have global liquidity on demand.
The reason they're there, though, is because of the deficiencies of creating sufficient liquidity, or the issues with denominating things in different asset prices because the conversion is so tricky. But if there's technologies that maybe mitigate some of those problems, I think it calls into question the relevance, the future relevance of these bridge currencies. So, I'll give you a hypothetical example. If in the future we have common platforms that are connected across economies that can solve this kind of liquidity issue between currencies, hey, if Swiss franc to pounds will give me a better rate if I do it directly against each other versus going through the dollar or the euro or the yen or any other rich currency, then that's what I'll do. I mean, it's a very, very practical thing at the end of the day.
And if you guys still don't understand what's happening right now behind the scenes, maybe rewatch this video one more time, but I will leave 2 links in the description down below. Exposing the endgame of USDC and XRP Duo. That was part 1, and then there's also a part 2. There are many episodes where I went more deeper into the whole stablecoin USDC, Ripple, and XRP, how they're all going to work together. Now, everything I've said is just way more bullish because now Ripple has its own stablecoin along with USDC. It's game over. So with that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And let me give you guys an update on the 60,000, 1,000 XRP giveaway. We are going to do it. I'm going to announce it on my community on YouTube and also on my YouTube video. Don't worry. We have the 1,000 XRP. It's locked up. I have it. And I just want to do this fairly. We're going to do it. So don't miss the giveaway. Please tune in every day. Even if you don't want to watch the video, I'll make sure I'll leave it in the description or in the comments or in the community notes. I want everybody to have a fair chance. With that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I cannot believe that this even happened today. And from all my OG individuals, like I said, you guys already know, I don't tweet like this unless I know something's about to happen. With that being said, monumental day. When I first saw this tweet, I was legit shaking. Words cannot describe what's happening right now. I can't even think this is real. I don't even believe this is real. I can't even talk. I'm sure. Don't worry about the price of XRP. If you're worried about the price of XRP right now with this news, then you truly, let me tell you this, you truly do not understand the capabilities and purpose of what Ripple and XRP is designed to do. All I'm going to say, 2 words: game over.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.